with you today. I'm Dr. Mary Jo Bulbrook, currently CEO of Akamai University and Dean of the College of Integrative Health, and very excited to share with you this wonderful opportunity of looking at the IANDS conference that's coming up, Transformed by Near-Death and Related Experiences. Wow, I can tell you this is a wonderful opportunity, either in person in Arizona or online, whatever works for your personal situation at this time. I actually have done both. And most of what I have done, though, really is in person. And it's very, very exciting. The energy over the 5 days, 1 day of pre-conference and 4 days of the meeting is mind-blowing. You're continually in the energy without the distractions of your home situation, generally, most of the time. And being with people you care about, you are inspired by, and you are able to inspire them. That's what it's been like for me being in person at the conference. And I can't tell you how many years I have gone in person to the IANDS conferences that they've held in multiple states throughout the US. But I'm very, very excited that online opportunities are really important as well. And for this reason, with online, one, it's easier to go to because you can still do what some of your obligations are. And that at times is really critical, that you really need to focus on what is important for you at this time, rather than what is significant for the individual. And sorry that if I got distracted in trying to get the screen set up properly for what we're going to be talking about today, and trying to encourage you to do one or the other for the conference coming up, which is actually going to be on, let's see, let me get the dates correct. It's August the 28th to September the 1st. So it's Wednesday as a pre-conference, then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And it's really a time that really can inspire you and move you to a new place. All I can say is the headquarters for IANDS is not very far from where I live, which is about 20 minutes away in North Carolina. So I've been associated with it and been connected to their leadership for many, many years, and have learned so much that have been invaluable, both in my teaching at the university, and I just retired as president as of August the 25th, 2024, when I turned 80 years old. So here is an 80-year-old woman leader who is trying to say, hey, let's tap into divine feminine and find out the exciting opportunities available. And two of the keynote speakers, one is being Suzanne Geisman. I have followed her material and her work for many, many years, and been with her in person also, because they have had an IANDS meeting, I think it was in Raleigh, North Carolina, one year. And so being with her in person was a dream come true. But in addition, continuing to this day, following what she brings forward is tremendous. And also Anita Morjani, who is a leading expert. These are some of their keynote presenters that are going to be highlighted at this conference. And can you believe 100+ speakers covering music, art, and movies? And wow, that's all I can say is wow. And Yvonne Sneeden, who again is a colleague and friend, lives in Raleigh and not very far from me, as well as the work that I've done with Dr. Diane Corcoran, who we have recently honored in her passing. And I know she's looking down on us from the other side and saying, you go, girls, you go and continue the legacy of what has been started. And I'm very, very pleased of all of the people who I've met, I've studied with, I've learned from, and I've teamed up with, and one of them being Dr. Mark Anthony, who I got to know through my experience with IANDS. And we became friends, and Rocky Trainer, who works with him in following his teachings and promoting it. One of the things I am personally committed to is spiritual development that IANDS stands for, is creating the opportunity for people, both for their continuing education. And by the way, you can sign up for continuing education. I think that Debbie James has secured once again the American Holistic Nurses Association to help those who want to document their advanced training. I'm actually currently still on the practice committee of the American Holistic Nurses, who continue to support the work of IANDS in helping, because nurses are everywhere doing everything with everybody in so many fronts at the beginning of life and at the end of life. Oh, yes, and I can't forget Maggie Callanan, who has written Final Gifts and been a keynote presenter at the IANDS conference, as well as PMH at Atwater. So you've got to come. You've got to come and share in the excitement, either in person if you're able to do that, or if you can't, then online. You will find it will reshape your destiny and your heritage and your legacy. I speak from example with that. I encourage my students at whatever level. I encourage my family and friends and bring them forward, and also really encourage the colleagues that I have developed over the years at our partners with both IANDS, and Robert and Mays and his wife, who have been holding the secure, I guess, bandwagon to help make this happen. And Susan Ashton as well, what she has done. So don't forget, you're going to open up your eyes and your heart, and you'll be changed forever as you share and participate in this upcoming, it's what, almost a little bit over a month away. And what a great way to start the fall and to end the summer with this new opportunity. I can tell you, you won't be sorry. And I look forward to seeing you as an integral part of this as well. So let me know if you also want to combine what you have learned from the IANDS conference. Contact me, and I'd be happy to support you in adding that to any program of your current studies, or if you'd like to pursue some additional ones. Because spiritual development that IANDS is all about in evolution and documented by research and some of the multiple publications from so many people have, through their research and lived experiences, have brought forward. I've done that as well. It's been part of my heritage. And part of what I really say, it's time. It's time now for this to come forward, not to hold back, which I did for many years as well as an intuitive and speaking with people on the other side. I'm a psychiatric mental health nurse. And I thought, they're going to say, we're going to lock you up, Mary Jo, talking about you can connect with family members and friends who have moved to the other side. Well, I'm telling you, it's the truth. It is the truth. And as a nurse, both teaching obstetrics in my early days, working with children in pediatrics, both in hospitals and in schools, and my 9 grandchildren that I have as well. We need to move this information forward in ways that people can hear, having it to be available when they need it, how they need it, and what they need it for. That's my personal commitment. I'm pretty much moving out of administration pieces into head-on teaching and sharing the wisdom that I've gathered over my 50 plus years in practicing, teaching, and researching the spiritual informative experiences, what I'm calling multidimensional mystical experiences, and sharing that with others and bringing it forward. And I happen to work with a board of directors who are all out for that and have accepted that out in the open. So I don't have to hide anymore. And I'm inviting you to not be afraid of approaching the divine feminine and what the possibilities are. You'll find new things, new pathways will open to you and take you to new frontiers that will add to your life. Now, am I saying, oh, it's going to be perfect? No, it isn't perfect. But I'll tell you the excitement that I experience and I have witnessed in others comes from building on this body of knowledge and the colleagues who are working with that. I go back to over 100 speakers covering areas of music, art, movies, dealing with concrete issues that affect health and well-being. What else is there? So come be with us. And I'm going to show you, I have 2 things. Here's one. I'm holding up my hand and you probably can't quite see it, but there's a heart in the middle of this hand. And I'm also holding up this. So we're coming from a heart perspective. And my hand is up. My hand is up to share with you the innovations I've learned, to speak up and speak out, encouraging you to speak up and speak out, sharing your heart with others who are coming from the same place. So don't forget the date. It is going to be August the 28th to September the 1st, both in person and online. Okay, bye for now.